Welcome back. We're here with more of the Cliff Ellis Show. Plenty of newcomers on the CCU team like we've established all season long. One of them has had to deal with some injuries this season, but is coming on strong in recent weeks. And here's more on junior forward Davon Stevens.
It's been quite the journey for Davon Stevens. The junior forward started his career at Eastern Michigan before transferring to Tallahassee Community College.
Our team was great. We had 10 Division I's that went D1, so it was a great thing. But JUCO, hey, if you want to go JUCO, it's a good route.
The 6'7" forward averaged 5 points and over 4 rebounds a game at Tallahassee and brings valuable Division I experience to the team, according to CCU head coach Cliff Ellis.
Starting off at the D1 level, it motivated me to really get my head back on right for real. Because then JUCO, I thought it was a bad thing always at first, and then when I got there, being around everybody I was with, it has made me a stronger person and made me get back here, back to D1.
Since making the trip from Tallahassee to Conway, South Carolina, Stevens says he clicked with the team right away.
As soon as I got here, I felt like I fit right in. So it was just like ever since I first got down here, everybody was like cool and stuff. It was no weird, nothing, no bad vibes, nothing. So it was like everything since I got here been good.
The team has began the season with a solid start, and Davon hopes to continue that success by putting in the work on and off the court.
We just got to keep going, for real. Practice go hard, everybody just got to keep going and stick together.
As for his personal goals this season and returning to Division I college basketball,
just to get some good stats and really just build a relationship with my teammates and coaches to just have a good year. It was a 1-1.
And Coach, I understand he's coming out of Tallahassee Community College. Just what were some of the main things that really stood out about him when you were recruiting him?
Well, first of all, I thought he was well coached. He had a good coach at the junior college in Zach September, and he had his guys playing defense. He had Davon. The two things that I noticed about Davon, number one, he could shoot the ball, and we needed a four-man that could shoot, and he rebounded. He has size, he has strength, but his attitude toward the game, his ability to shoot and rebound is the big thing that stood out.
And how have you really seen, the guys kind of rally around him? I know he's had to deal with some injuries this season. Just how have you really seen the guys kind of keep him level-headed and everything through the process?
I think we've had good leadership with our team, and that's where it starts. And then our guys pull for each other. This team really likes each other, and I think that that's important. And Davon, I think he's just now starting to come out of that fact that usually I think junior college players take about half the season to kind of get in the groove. And I think he's starting to get that breakout point. So we're going to see as we go down the stretch, because he's going to have some moments when I think he can help us.
And where do you really see, those key aspects where you'd like to see him improve and able to help you guys make this championship run?
Well, I want everybody to be better defensively. I think that's the biggest area. Make sure you make good decisions with the ball. When you put it down, he can shoot it and rebound, but when he drives, make sure he sees the second defender, can make the extra pass.
The CCU team also has had a lot of support from the community, and here's Danielle DeTomo with more of one of the community leaders.
Well, we are joining you from HTC tonight. We are here with Tom Vett, and he is the Director of Corporate Communications here at HTC. And of course, we talk basketball on this show, and if you go to the CCU basketball games, you see HTC Center. So let's talk about that HTC Center for people that might not know where that comes from. Tell me a little bit about it.
The HTC Center, of course, is part of the agreement that HTC and Coastal have with each other, the two entities. We entered into that agreement a number of years ago, primarily to help Coastal. And also, the byproduct of that is to help build our name and our awareness in the community as we expand our services. And we think it's been a terrific partnership so far.
And let's talk about HTC now. I know you guys have many offices in different areas. Tell me a little bit about where you guys are now, and then a little bit about what people should know about your company.
Sure. Right now we've got 8 offices that stretch basically from Loris in, the northwest of the county, all the way down to Georgetown in, of course, Georgetown County. We offer services, everything that folks could imagine. If you can talk on it, look at it on a screen, whether it's in your house, on the road, HTC can provide all those voice data and video services all over Horry, Georgetown County now.
And what does it mean for your company, knowing that all the people that go to CCU basketball games, that travel, come from who knows where to see many teams play, what does that mean that they're always seeing HTC every time they're on campus?
Well, of course, for the local folks, it really just reinforces our name and the availability of HTC products and services here at home. As you said, a lot of people do come from all over to check out the games and watch the games. And as you probably know as well, there are lots of people relocating to Horry County. So if there's somebody that comes to a game from, Southwest Missouri State and they enjoy Myrtle Beach, hopefully they'll think of HTC when it's time to move into their new home.
And people at HTC, do they like to go watch some basketball at CCU as much as they can?
Oh, there's a lot of rabid Chanticleer fans here at HTC. We've got dozens and dozens of Coastal alumni working on the team here.
Wow, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time and for all that you do here at HTC. We appreciate it.
Certainly. Thanks for coming out to see us.
You are very welcome.
And Coach, I know it's always big to have that community support because that's what really helps drive this program. Just how has it been to really have that support, even despite what we're going through right now?
Well, it means the world. I mean, it means the world. And, it's unfortunate that this year there's limited attendance, and that's because of our state laws. But we are allowing some people to come in. But at the same point in time, the sponsorships that we've had, I mean, you look at this HTC Center and look at what's happened with that, with regards to that. You look at what's happened with all of our communities, Conway and its the community there and the county council and the mayors and all that support us, and you go to the chamber in Myrtle Beach, and you got people coming from Georgetown and Pawleys Island. It's the Grand Strands team, and you can't do it without support. But this university brings so much to this community too, that it has, it's a two-way street. You help us, and we're going to help you, and it's a trade-off. But I've seen such wonderful support from so many people, and we're just very thankful and grateful that these people have been able to come out and do that. And I wish that we could have played South Carolina this year were it not for the COVID and had this place packed, like when we brought Clemson in here, when we brought LSU in here, and we brought Auburn and those schools in here. But the community sport is still there, and hopefully by this time next year, we're through this COVID and everybody can be a part of it.
And we're back with more of the Cliff Ellis Show right after this.
The Cliff Ellis Show is sponsored by Logan Steakhouse and United Bank.